Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy Monday to everybody. So, I don't see any of my students right now, but I'm sure they will join me in another minute. So, I will wait for all of you to join and I'll start the session in another minute. Okay? Okay, so I hope all of you all are doing well. You had a great Sunday, you rested well, you attempted your mock tests which were there live on Safalta app, and you did not find much problem in the English mock test that I gave all of you, which was based on subject verb agreement. And as always, if you have any doubt, please reach out to me on One Stop for English on Telegram so that I can help you with all those doubts that you have. Hi Varsha, good morning. How are you? How was your Sunday, Varsha? Okay. Hi Amit, good morning. Good morning Amit, how are you? So I'm going to be keeping my phone in my hand because I can see your comments faster on my phone. Alright, yes, so as I was saying, there is a mock test that went live yesterday on the Safalta app. Please attempt that. It is based on subject verb agreement. It is based on subject verb agreement, and I hope most of you have been able to attempt it well. Varsha, I'm doing well. How are you? How was your Sunday? Oh, wonderful. Amazing. So my Sunday went in just sleeping. I didn't do anything else yesterday. I just slept. यस अमित मैं ठीक हूँ आप कैसे हो मैं बिल्कुल ठीक हूँ अमित आप कैसे हो वंडरफुल सो देर आर 4 people with me right now good morning everybody okay so yes let's begin right so yes let me just complete what I was saying so the mock test went live yesterday. Please attempt it if you haven't, and if you have any problem, reach out to me on Telegram at One Stop for English. That's my ID on Telegram, and let me know if you have any doubts. Also, before we start the session, 8 people with me now. Hi Hamdan, good morning. Good morning. 7 or 8 people I believe with me right now. Okay. Where was I? Yes, and before we start the session, the customary, the most important, please subscribe to the Safalta School, the Safalta class channel on YouTube. Like, comment, share and subscribe with your friends. And my personal request is to like the session. Yes, before we start, please like the session. That is my personal request with all of you. Let's start with today's session. So what I have done is, the session for today is on fillers. And of course, we are going to start with fillers. But as always, let's do a small today's activity is not really a game, it's not really a word search, but it is about phrasal verbs, but we'll have a look at that, okay? Alright. So this is the word, right? This is a verb. We all know that this is a verb. We all know that this is a verb, right? And a simple verb. Take, took, taken. Anjali, good morning. Good morning, Anjali. So what we are going to do today is understand how many more words can we make out of it, right? How many more phrasal verbs can we make out of it? Now let's just do verb plus preposition here today. If I add one preposition after take, it becomes a completely different meaning. Right? Okay. So the first one is take, let's add after. So this becomes take after. Take after. The first word is take after. So Hamdan, Anjali, Amit, Varsha, what is the meaning of take after? What is the meaning of take after? Take after somebody. What does that mean? Hamdan, any response here? Hamdan, yes, we are going to do that. That is a separate phrasal verb altogether, but what is the meaning of take after? So take after alright, so take after means when you You know, for example, when you resemble somebody, then you can say take after, like I take after my father, right? Or hi Shikhar, good morning. So, for example, I take after my father, or I take after my parents. I'm the only child of my parents and I resemble both of them. So, take after, no, Anjali, it is not look after. Look after means to take care of somebody. Take after means to resemble someone. Resemble. It means to resemble. Okay, please take this down. Yeah, you can say that also, Hamdan. Okay. No, Anjali, that is look after. Take after is not the same as look after. Shikhar, good morning. I hope you've seen all the videos that you missed out. आप एक क्लास के, why weren't you able to attend the last class, Shikhar? I hope you're doing well. Hi Ajit, good morning. Good morning everybody. Anjali, I hope you've understood. Amit, I hope you've understood. The next word that we are going to do is, we are going to add take after ya. The next word or the next preposition that we are going to attach with take is take after. Take after, take apart, take apart. Take apart. Okay? Varsha, Amit, are you still there? Shikhar, Hamdan, Anjali. This is take apart. So basically take apart means to dismantle, to break something. Now this could be physically, and it could be emotionally, or it could be mentally also. Okay? So dismantle something or break something, that's the meaning. Dismantle or break something. Dismantle or break something. Okay. So, for example, XYZ got a lot of pleasure in seeing me getting taken apart by somebody else. So, that is emotionally feeling very happy when I was being taken apart by somebody else. Yesterday's match, IPL match, what did Gujarat do? They took apart Rajasthan Royals, right? You can also take, so that is dismantling or breaking down something. Understood? Yes, Hamdan. Okay. The next word that we are going to do is take back. I hope you can see this and it's not too far right. Take, can you see this? Yes, you can. Take back. Take back. The next word is take back. Take back means to reclaim, to accept again. Alright? Take back means to reclaim or to accept. I'm also giving you the synonyms along with it. So it will be good if you write it down. Reclaim or accept. It means to reclaim or to accept. Okay? I hope I'm making sense right now. Everybody, can you all understand? Shikhar, Anjali, Hamdan, Ajit, Varsha, Amit. I hope all of you are being able to understand. There are 10 people watching me right now. Welcome to the live session. ये 8 और 10 के बीच में ऊपर नीचे हो रहा है इस समय. Varsha, Amit, Hamdan, Shikhar, Anjali, are you being able to follow? Okay. So I hope all of you have written. All right, Anjali, thank you for replying. I'm going to erase all of this now and then we are going to continue with this. So now the next phrasal verb that we are going to do is take down. Now take down has two meanings. Okay, Hamdan, Shikhar, wonderful. Take down has two meanings. Can anybody tell me what are those? Take down has two meanings. You can even tell me a sentence if that's okay with all of you. Take down. Take down, everybody. What does that mean? To defeat someone. Okay, really? No, I don't think so. No. To defeat someone. Are you sure, Hamdan? Because I am not. I don't think to defeat someone is to take down. The first meaning is to just write something or to scribble. Scribble or to write something down. Like you take down notes right now. You're taking down all these phrasal verbs that I'm writing for you. So scribble or to write something. Okay? That is take down. Hamdan, check for this meaning. I mean, check this because I'm not very sure on this one. Okay, please write down this first meaning. That means to scribble. Scribble means to write. Scribble means to write. Okay, the next one. The other one will be, for example, so I'm writing this, I'm going to remove this here. After the function, the tents were taken down. The tents were taken down. The tents were taken down. Okay. Let's finish this quickly. Then we are going to start with the... Yes, Hamdan, I did. In the sentence, it makes sense. Hamdan, I saw the sentence. In the sentence, it makes sense, but check the meaning on Cambridge Dictionary first. Check the meaning on Cambridge Dictionary first, because that's not what I have ever seen where, you know, take down is used. Okay, everybody clear? After the function, the tents were taken down. After the function, the tents were taken down. Karthik hasn't joined us today till now. Kavya hasn't joined us today till now. Yes, can we go ahead now? Okay, the next word that we are going to do is take in. Take in. So take in means when you take in would mean, for example, you let somebody stay in your house. So you take in, let's say, a tenant, right? That is take in. Essentially meaning to absorb something or to accept something, that is also taken. So for example, I took in a tenant. I took in a tenant this weekend. Yes, Hamdam, absolutely. Shikhar, Ajit, Anjali, Varsha, are you being able to follow? Amit, what about you? Are you people still there? Seems like nobody is replying to me except Handan. Okay. I am going to remove this. The next phrasal verb is going to be take on something, means to start something or to commence something. Matlab Hamdan, ma'am, you've been saying exactly what I had said. Matlab Hamdan, I didn't understand what you're meaning by what are you saying? You'll have to explain it to me. Is it something to do with take down? You know, I wish sometimes that, you know, we were sitting in a classroom and I could see all of you and hear your voices. Because seeing your, I mean, of course, we chat through the comment section and that's perfectly fine also. But then, of course, there's this lack of understanding, no, what that happens when you're chatting like that and not hearing somebody's voice. Okay. Everybody done till here? Take on. Everybody done till here? Take on. हाँ ना, कुछ तो कोई बोलो. Thumbs up, smiley, something यार, come on. Hamdan. Okay, all right. Understood. Everybody done? Okay, Hamdan. All right. So, Anjali, Shikhar, Varsha, are you all, have you all taken all this down? Because we are only left with one word, which is take off, which is, and I think the meaning is very simple. Take off, which means how the plane takes off. How the plane takes off. Yes? Okay. Chaliye. Now let's begin with our session on fillers. Let's begin our session on fillers. Okay. Now in CUET exam, I'm going to start with fillers now. Now in the CUET exam, please understand that you're going to get something called as a closed test. Okay. In the CUET exam, you're going to get something called as a closed test. I'm going to erase all of this. Yeah, in the CUET exam, you're going to get something called as a closed test. Okay. Now, what is a closed test? A closed test usually means, okay, Shikhar, Anjali, thank you for replying. A closed test usually means fill in the blanks. Okay. And it's spelt like this, CLOZE, closed test, and it's basically fill in the blanks. It's basically fill in the blanks. Okay. Now, but it will not be as if you will get one-liners. It will be a complete paragraph. Okay. And for each blank, you will have 4 options that you need to choose from. So, closed test is like fill in the blanks, but you have to do it in the form of a paragraph. And each blank, you're going to have 4 options, right? So, today we are going to start with fillers. Fillers basically means the same format, but one question. One sentence. Okay. It essentially means, Shikhar, what RC is reading comprehension. ये कहाँ से आ गया बीच में? You want to understand RC? आपको करना है शिखर RC? Okay. So, fillers, what we are going to do today is going to be, fillers is, you're going to get, I'm going to teach you how to do one sentence. We are going to learn that, so that eventually you are able to do closed test and you do not spend a lot of time on it. You're very quick with it, because that is what is needed. You must be able to decide whether you have to leave that blank or not within 10 seconds, and if you have to even attempt it, then that should not, it should not take more than 30 or 40 seconds, because 45 minutes is all you have for the entire paper, and you have to attempt 40 questions out of it, in it. So yes, we are going to do that. Shikhar, we are going to do RC also, don't worry, first focus here. Shikhar, this is also very important, please focus here, because you're going to get entire passages for closed test, okay? Alright, let's do the first one. So you have to choose the correct option and fill in this blank. Everyone? So the first one says, because of his dash, Joe's guests felt comfortable staying with him for the weekend. What is the answer going to be? No problem, Varsha, it's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Yes, what's the answer going to be? Because of his dash, Joe's guests felt comfortable staying with him for the weekend. What is the answer? Oh, Anjali, okay. Hamdan, Shikhar, Varsha, what about all of you? What is the answer? Okay, Anjali, all right. Hamdan, what about you? Varsha, Shikhar, what about you? Okay, Hamdan. Does anybody have Karthik's number? Can anybody please call him and ask him to join? Yes, Varsha. Okay. Shikhar, what about you? Amit, are you still there? Now see, how do you decide that the answer is D? How do you decide? For all those, Shikhar, all right. So for all those students who have answered me, you knew that the answer is D. Yes, that is okay, that is very good. But for those students who don't know that the answer was D, let's understand one thing. There are 4 or 5 ways to do, not 4 actually, 3 or 4 ways to understand fillers. One is of course your grammar. The other is sheer logic. The third is to understand the tone of your sentence, whether it's positive or it's negative. And the fourth one is understanding vocabulary. These are the 4 ways you are going to do your fillers. Okay. So now let's check this question here. Because of his. Now whenever you have because, that means there is a reason why something is happening. We all know that. Joe's guest felt comfortable staying with him for the weekend. Matlab, there is something positive that is happening here, right? This is a positive sign, which means that the blank should be filled with something that is positive. Yes, this is a positive sign that the guests felt comfortable staying with him for the weekend. This is a positive sign. That means here it should also be positive. Now when you look at the sentences here, animosity is negative, severity is negative, your answer will be amiability. Now have a look, the second reason why D is going to be your answer. These 3 are positive words here. Hospitable, jovial, amiability. But whenever you have such a structure, because of his, देखो, his is a pronoun. इसके बाद हमेशा यहाँ पे noun आएगा. What do we say? His car, his dog, his friends, right? So because of his के बाद noun आएगा. Yes, Hamdan, you are absolutely right. Jovial is also cheerful. A jovial person is a person who's happy, who remains happy, who's cheerful. So now these 2 are not nouns. These 2 are adjectives. So that means your answer is going to be amiability. Amiable can be gregariousness. Amiable can also be somebody that gets along with everyone. Shikhar, Hamdan, both of you are correct. I hope whatever I've written here is correct. Whatever I've explained is understood by everybody. Anjali, Hamdan, Varsha, Shikhar, are you following everyone? Yes or no? There are two ways to do this. Either you know all this vocabulary or you understand the grammar behind it. The grammar behind it says that after his there has to be a noun that comes. So that is your first strategy that you can use. Okay? Alright, Varsha, Shikhar. Wonderful. Let's do the next one. Although the opposition parties had settled a number of disputes earlier, past experiences made them dash to express optimism that the talks would be a success. What is the answer, everyone? What is the answer to the second one? All right, Hamdan. Okay. Now see, here the adjective that is attached, the conjunction that is attached here is although. ठीक है? Although का क्या मतलब होता है हिंदी में? Although का मतलब होता है हालांकि. So what if I say हालांकि मैंने बहुत पढ़ाई करी थी पर मेरे नंबर नहीं आए, है ना? Although I had studied very hard, but I still did not get marks, or I still did not get selected. So which means although is contradictory in nature. Although is contradictory in nature. Contradictory. Although is contradictory in nature. That means one part of the sentence is going to be positive, then although, and then after that is going to be negative. So although the opposition parties had settled a number of disputes earlier, that means this is the positive part, right? Although this had been done, settled a number of disputes earlier. So this is a positive experience. Past experiences made them dash to express optimism. मतलब कि past experiences इतने बुरे थे कि it was difficult to express optimism. Difficult to express optimism. Now how are we going to say that? So happy we can't do because I'm saying it would be difficult. Shikhar, D is not the answer. Overjoyed is not possible. देखो यहाँ पे already this is positive. We are looking for a negative word now. So happy is not possible. Overjoyed is not possible. It can be scornful, reticent or ambivalent. Ambivalent means like neutral. हाँ, जैसे ambivert क्या होता है? I am an ambivert, which means I am not an introvert or an extrovert. I am somewhere in the middle. Sometimes, no, Hamdan, listen to me carefully. Ambivalent is like neutral state, right? If I say I am an ambivert, that means I cannot fully call myself an extrovert and I cannot fully call myself an introvert. So here I am looking for a word that is negative. I am looking for a word that is negative. So which means that either it is scornful or it is reticent. Either it is scornful or it is reticent. Scornful means hatred. Scornful means full of hatred. Can we write that? Can we write scornful, everyone? अरे बाबा फिर गायब एवरीबडी. हाँ Yes, Hamdan, correct. So the answer is going to be reticent. Is it clear to everybody? Understood how do you use although and how you're going to figure out which word is it? The first part of the sentence was a positive experience. Now I'm looking for a word which is close to difficult. So happy, overjoyed are anyways, we will remove these words. Ambivalent, I already told you. Scornful means hatred. Okay. Reticent is not being able to express something freely. Hamdan, no ma'am we can't बोले तो? No ma'am we can't बोले तो का क्या मतलब हुआ? So reticent means somebody who keeps silent. You're not ready to express your thoughts so freely or openly. So you're not inclined to, be open about or to be expressive. That is what is the meaning of reticent. That is, so inclined to be silent. अब ठीक है? No, Hamdan, you can't use because that word means hatred. So my friends gave me scornful looks when I was talking to my ex. My friends gave me scornful looks for keeping in touch with my ex. Scornful means hatred. Here you're not going to use the word hatred. That's a very strong word. And also understand one thing, यहाँ पे positive experience होने के बाद यहाँ पे hatred क्यों हो जाएगी? Either first part of the sentence में they have managed to settle disputes. So later on as a result they will not hate expressing their opinions, no? Expressing their optimism, no? शिखर अब समझ में आ गया आपको? वर्षा, अंजलि, हमदन, have you understood? वो एग्जाम्पल से बहुत अच्छे से समझ में आ गया होगा ना? My friends gave me scornful looks while I was talking to my ex. Have you all understood this one? Please send me a yes or a no. I'll take a water break till then. Shikha, okay, Shikhar, Varsha have understood. Hamdan, Anjali, what about both of you? Hamdan, Anjali, what about both of you? चलो ये करते हैं, ये वाला इंटरेस्टिंग है. Okay, Anjali, let's do this one. Okay. In these climate risk times, we need to recognize the dash of this challenge. Water will be scarcer as rainfall becomes more variable and dash. Okay, Hamdan, great. Let's do this one now. What is the answer? Sohil, Sana, good morning. Good morning. I hope you don't have your maths class today so that you can stay with us for the live. Good morning, Sana. Shikhar says A. Okay, Shikhar. Everybody, please be very careful with these. मैंने जानबूझ के इसको बहुत ज्यादा कंफ्यूजिंग बनाया है, ऑप्शंस को स्पेशली. हमदन, शिखर, read it again, read it 5 times before you answer because A is not the option. No. Sana, I am doing very well. How are you? सब ने ए रिस्पॉन्स दिया है, सब ने ए रिस्पॉन्स दिया है. मैं बार बार बोल रही हूं, प्लीज रीड इट अगेन एंड अगेन. आई हैव डेलिबरेटली मेड इट वेरी कंफ्यूजिंग. I because I've said this, I know I have deliberately made this very confusing, everybody. The options are very close to each other, so you have to be very careful before you reply. Okay, Hamdan is saying could be D2. Anjali was also saying D. Now look at here. In these climate risk times, that means you're talking about times which are challenging. These are challenging times, right? These are challenging times. We need to recognize the dash of this challenge. अच्छा, अब एक बात बताओ. Shikhar is saying B, Sana is saying D. I'd say D, it's D instead cause of erratic. Okay. अच्छा. Let's understand this, everyone. Let's understand this. Now we are talking about challenging times. Importance. See, this is how you understand with the logic of the sentence and the tone of the sentence. You need to understand this. There is nothing about grammar here, but it's about the tone and the logic of the sentence that you need to understand this. So we are talking about challenging times. Challenging times require quick action, isn't it? Thank you, Sana. Thank you so much. So challenging times require quick action. That means importance and need आंसर नहीं हो सकता है ना. इंपॉर्टेंस एंड नीड आंसर नहीं हो सकता क्योंकि हम चैलेंजिंग टाइम्स के बारे में बात करते हैं. आप लोगों का एग्जाम CUET is now your date is, let's say, a month later you will have your exam. So these times are important or are these times urgent? Tell me. Is this time for all of you? Is it important or is it urgent? No, it's urgent because of the time that there is. You barely have 1.5 months for your exam. So your answer can't be A, it can't be C. So your answer is B or D. Understood everybody? तो यहां पे आपका urgency आएगा. Now water will become scarcer as rainfall becomes variable and dash. Yes, Shikhar. Anjali, yes. Okay. Is there any difference between variable and erratic or variable and sporadic? Is there any difference between erratic, sporadic and variable? क्योंकि वेरिएबल के जो क्लोजेस्ट है उसके पहले मुझे ये बताओ कि वेरिएबल और इरेटिक या वेरिएबल और स्पोरेडिक, विच वन इज क्लोजर? वर्षा इज सेइंग डी अगेन, शिखर इज सेइंग बी अगेन. मेरे सवाल का किसी ने जवाब नहीं दिया. मेरा क्वेश्चन इज कि वेरिएबल के साथ क्या यूज करोगे, स्पोरेडिक या इरेटिक? विच वन विल यू यूज? अंजलि, apart from urgency, so which one will urgency, so we've zeroed in on B and D. Variable के साथ और क्या यूज करोगे? Yes, Erratic is unpredictable, and please understand erratic is usually used, okay, the correct usage of erratic will be with human behavior. We use erratic with almost everything these days, but erratic basically means something that cannot be explained. The reason for change has no explanation behind it. So the answer is going to be B, urgency and sporadic. Sporadic means that at some places you will have a lot of rainfall, at some places you will have less rainfall. So your answer is no, Hamdan, it can't be erratic. So your answer is going to be urgency, sporadic. Water will be scarcer as rainfall will become more variable and sporadic. Clear everyone? Shikhar, yes. Anjali, have you all understood? Have you all understood? अभी आगे चलें. Sana, Varsha, clear to both of you? Okay. Now this is plain logic. This sentence is plain logic. Since the RTI has started a lot of corrupt and arbitrary actions, there has been a great demand to increase the dash of privacy. Quickly, what is the answer? Varsha, yes, some questions are going to be confusing, some are going to be very clear. But whatever preparation I am doing with all of you is towards the higher side. As in the difficulty level is, I mean, I am not doing the easy questions because I know easy questions आप लोग सब handle कर सकते हो. I am preparing you for a higher level of questions so that, you know, whichever level you may get, you are able to answer it. What is the answer to this one, everyone? Okay, here, since the RTI has started, see this is has plus V3, right? इसके बाद हमेशा जो है ना ing आता है. ऐसी situations में you will have adjective plus ing adjective. Okay, now RTI ने क्या किया था? It started to uncover, it started to reveal, right? Yes, it started to uncover, it started to reveal a lot of things. खुलासा करने लगी थी ना RTI. Now all the words, look at the first words here, these ones. Let's look at the word which goes with खुलासा करना. हाँ, uncovering हो सकता है, discovering हो सकता है, revealing हो सकता है. Concealing and suppressing is not an option. तो इनको हम already हटा देते हैं, हमें इन तीनों में से चूज करना है. ठीक है? Now Hamdan, Varsha, yes. Anjali, no. Shikhar, okay, your answer is correct. Now look at, so it could be has started uncovering a lot of corrupt and arbitrary actions. Discovering भी हो सकता है, revealing भी हो सकता है. Discover यहाँ पे इसीलिए नहीं यूज होगा क्योंकि discover हम how do I explain? Discover हम उसको यूज करते हैं usually. Discover जो होता है वो, how do I explain? It's not about secrets, but it's more about like scientific facts. You know, it's not about secrets really. Okay, so in any case, if you look at the second one here, you can't increase the obstacles of privacy, you can't increase the goal of privacy. So your answer is going to be this. Uncovering. So since the RTI has started uncovering a lot of corrupt and arbitrary actions, there has been a great demand to increase the limits of privacy. Okay, everyone? Yes, Hamdan, but RTI has an intention here. Thank you, Hamdan. We'll put it up here. So discover basically means it's done without any intention. Without the intention of this, uncovering it. बट आरटीआई का तो इंटेंशन है ना, तो हम ये भी नहीं यूज कर सकते. Okay. Next one. Crestfallen on several occasions, Roshni's self-confidence was. यार ये वाला easy है. Crestfallen on several occasions, Roshni's self-confidence was. RTI means right to information. RTI means right to information. So if you need information about your MLAs and MPs of your town, you can file an RTI. This one was easy. Hamdan and Anjali, this one, I'm sure this one would have been easy for both of you. Shikhar, Sana, Varsha, clear to all of you? अच्छा, बीच बीच में one request, like I always say, please keep liking the session. जब मैं आप लोगों के व्यूज वापस देखती हूँ, मुझे बड़ा मजा आता है देखने में that how many people have liked the session. So please keep liking the session. Yes. So crestfallen on several occasions. Oops. See, what is crestfallen? So I don't know how many of you are from the science background. No, RTI was very, it was sometime, it's about 10 or 15 years purana. 10 or 15 years or not 1952. So, I don't know how many of you have studied science, but you know that there is something called as waves. Wave energy, basically this is how it travels, like this. Waves travel like this. And this part is called as crest. Okay. And this falling is called as trough. ये जानने की जरूरत नहीं है, बस ये जानने की जरूरत है कि crest fallen का मतलब ये. It's like how you jump from a cliff and you'll come falling down, patach, you'll fall. That's what is called as crest fallen. So crest fallen on several occasions, it's a negative word. Ouch. Crest fallen on certain occasions, it's a negative word. रोशनी सेल्फ कॉन्फिडेंस ऑब्वियसली यहाँ पे कुछ नेगेटिव ही आएगा. नाउ ये वॉज है इधर, सो यू विल add something to do with ed, so it can't be decline, it can't. Boosted means बढ़ाना, elevated नहीं होगा, placated नहीं होगा, shattered होगा. Answer will be E. Okay, Varsha. Shikhar, thank you. RTI Act was 2005. हमदन, RTI Act was 2005. कहाँ इंग्लिश बाबा और कहाँ RTI Act और कहाँ मैं यहाँ वेव मोशन पढ़ा रही हूँ. That is what is nice, no? कहाँ हम इंग्लिश ग्रामर और वोकैबुलरी कर रहे हैं और कहाँ पे I was RTI और किधर साइंस वेव मोशन and all of that. Yes, Shikhar, wave length. Everybody, have you all understood this? Have you all understood this? Jaideep, good morning. Good morning, Jaideep. How are you? I'm seeing you after a very long time. Okay. Hamdan, clear here. चलिए लेट्स गो हेड. ये मेरा पर्सनली फेवरेट सवाल है. This is my favorite one because you know, a lot of mistakes are made here because it's simple logic and common sense. Simple logic and common sense, and we'll end up making a lot of mistakes. I'm not saying all of you will make a mistake, but I'm saying that generally we'll end up making a lot of mistakes. This question is just logic and common sense. So here, citizens who are not dash intelligent and educated are sure to commit errors of judgment in the casting of votes. But who are sufficiently, okay Hamdan, those who are sufficiently intelligent and educated are sure to commit errors? ध्यान से पढ़ो हमदन शिखर. Citizens who are perfectly intelligent and educated are sure to commit errors. Anjali, read it again, put it over there and see. बहुत टेम्पटेशन होती है perfectly, sufficiently, highly, but read it again and again. Like I said, common sense here. If the citizens are perfectly intelligent and educated, are they sure to make errors? If they are sufficiently educated and intelligent, will they make errors? Because the sentence here, it says are sure to commit. Are sure to commit. Hi Ragini, good morning. How are you feeling today, Ragini? Yes, Anjali, correct. Hamdan, Shikhar, have you both understood this? Yes, Ragini. Sana, are you still there with us? Wonderful, Ragini. Please take care of yourself. अब समझ में आया सबको? Has everybody understood? Okay, good. So on that note, I hope you all understand कि हर समय ग्रामर, हर समय दिमाग लगाने की जरूरत नहीं है कि ग्रामर या वोकैबुलरी या पता नहीं कुछ बहुत बड़ी लॉजिक लगेगी. Sometimes it's just plain and simple common sense. Yes, and please, you're my students, do not go and prove there that common sense is not common at all. Please, for heavens. You're all my students, don't go and prove in the examination center that, you know, on the examination day that common sense is not common at all. Okay, Ajit, very good. Alright, let's go ahead now. What is the answer to this? If you see, this is a vocabulary based question. Neha is an opprobrious and dash speaker, equally caustic towards friends and foe, a true Kermutagion. It's a difficult word for me also to pronounce. काव्या बोले तो हाँ, तो I said common sense is not common. What is the answer to this one? Nahi, Shikhar. So this means to be critical. This means to be critical, expressing ओके काव्या, वील जस्ट चेक. ये काव्या ही है ना? काव्या आज बहुत दिनों बाद आई है लाइफ के लिए. यस शिखर. नो शिखर, नहीं नहीं, सी इज नॉट द आंसर शिखर, सॉरी. सी शिखर, सी इज नॉट द आंसर. हमदन, लॉडेटरी, व्हाट डज इट मीन? चेक ऑन गूगल बच्चे. ओके 1 सेकेंड. सी, रिटायरिंग नहीं हो सकता. लॉडेटरी मीन्स टू एक्सप्रेस प्रेज. So obviously this is not the answer. This is like moral high ground. Person who takes the moral high ground. So of course lofty is not the answer. Can you see how you will negate? आप लोग कैसे उसको वो करोगे कि ये आंसर नहीं है, ये नहीं है. हाँ, how will you this is known as the negation strategy कि ये आंसर नहीं है, ये आंसर नहीं है, ये आंसर नहीं है. So your answer is going to be this. Vituperative, which means to be bitter and abusive. Bitter and abusive. Yes, Kavya, it's also known as the negation strategy. It is also called as the elimination strategy. Acha, lekin, 1 second. If you get a question like this in your exam, और ये चारों नहीं आता और वो भी नहीं आता, इसको छोड़ देना प्लीज. You cannot risk negative marking. Okay. Now, if you don't understand the options at all, you don't understand meaning of such words, then it's best to leave this question. Okay, it's best to leave this question. Okay, next one. This one is easy. Vocabulary based. This one is very simple. The impression is good enough, but to replace it with fake news and flaky analysis is, tell me what is it? This is again a vocabulary based. Acha, Kavya, 1 second. Kavya, were you talking about this one? What is the doubt in this? Citizens who are not, you mean here not only? No, why will you use only? When I am putting barely here or sufficiently here, why will you put not only? Not only के आगे adjective आएगा बच्चे. ये adverb है. If I were to put not only there, it would have become citizens who are not only intelligent and educated, and that doesn't make sense here. Kavya, is that clear? Kavya, is it clear? Okay. Now this one. The impression is good enough, but to replace it with fake news and flaky analysis. Flaky means superficial. Flaky here will mean superficial analysis. Superficial analysis. काव्या, yes ma'am, no ma'am बोले तो समझ में नहीं आया मेरे को बच्चे. अंजलि, करो करो, देखो देखो क्या है आंसर. I will tell you the answer in a minute. Everyone, please tell me the answer. Very good, Shikhar. Excellent. Hamdan, Anjali, have you understood? Hamdan, नहीं. फिर से पढ़ो पूरा, देखो. Shameful, atrocious, deplorable. नहीं रागिनी, that's not the answer. The answer will be all are correct. Atrocious means horrible. Deplorable is again a synonym of shameful. Something that you can criticize, that is deplorable. So that means all of them are correct. So isn't all this unacceptable? है ना हमदन? Replace it with fake news and flaky analysis. It is shameful, it is atrocious and it is deplorable. Deplorable जरूरी नहीं है कि सिर्फ unacceptable हो. Please remember this. Deplorable is a very strong word. Like you can't say that a terrorist act is deplorable. It means that you can hate it, you can criticize it, and of course because you can criticize it, it is unacceptable. Okay, all right, now let's quickly go here. Again, I've made this very confusing. And you have to answer from here. These are your options and you have to answer A, B, C, D. Yes, Shikhar. What is the answer to this one, everybody? शिखर, अंजलि, ध्यान से देखो बच्चा, तुम दोनों को बहुत अच्छे से लॉजिक समझ में आती है, पर तुम दोनों बहुत जल्दीबाजी में आंसर करते हो, इसलिए गलत हो जाता है. वर्षा, सेम इज ऑल माय स्टूडेंट्स हियर राइट नाउ. हमदन, शिखर, रागिनी, वर्षा, अंजलि, ऑल ऑफ यू. अजीत, आर यू ऑल्सो हियर? अजीत, अमित, आर यू स्टिल देयर विद मी? यस, हमदन. Most of you, in fact all of you, you get the logic right, but then you're too quick in answering. You have to check all the questions. Hi Karthik, good morning. Good morning Karthik. Yes Shikhar. देखो, the minister dash about various dash being provided by officials for the pilgrims including food and shelter. तो हम यहाँ पे किस चीज़ की बात कर रहे हैं? हम सर्विसेज की बात कर रहे हैं जो पिलग्रिम्स को प्रोवाइड की जा रही हैं. अब नेचुरल सी बात है कि अगर सर्विसेज की बात होगी तो हम उन्हें ख़त्म तो करेंगे नहीं, है ना? We will want to talk about them. We will want to make sure that the services are provided to the pilgrims. So here, it can't be seized. दिस कुड बी द आंसर. यहाँ पे टॉक्ट आ सकता था, बट ये जो अपॉर्चुनिटी है, ये यहाँ पे अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं आ सकती थी, तो इसीलिए ये नहीं हो सकता. ये भी नहीं हो सकता. सो योर आंसर इज गोइंग टू बी 3 and 5. क्लियर एवरीबडी? एवरीवन क्लियर? अंजलि, आपको क्लियर हो गया? वर्षा, इज इट क्लियर टू यू? वर्षा, इज इट क्लियर टू यू? हाँ, that is what, right? See, you have to read all the options. See, that is why no MCQs are very tricky. MCQ में सीधा सीधा आंसर नहीं लिखना होता है, MCQ में ऑप्शंस देखने होते हैं. So it's a step ahead from your 12th class, from your schooling. क्योंकि स्कूल में क्या होता है, क्वेश्चन पढ़ते हो and you have to start answering. Straightforward question, straightforward answer. You might have tricky questions and then you will answer accordingly. But what happens in MCQs is it is also there is a certain kind of ability that you develop while you answer MCQs, because you're going through the logic of the question also plus the logic of answering also, because here see, like I've made it confusing. Yes? Okay. Now your answer is going to be 3-5. This I've told you. This is number 10. So 10, 11, 12 is for homework. 10, 11, 12 is for homework. ठीक है, इसको पॉज करके समझ के you can put it in the comment section below. This is 11th. Okay. 10, 11, 12 is for homework. You will give me the right answers and put it in the comment section below. I will give you the answers tomorrow. Tomorrow morning I will put the answers in the comment section. So this is 11th and this is 12. So 10, 11, 12 मैंने जान पूछ के confusing बनाए हैं. Please go through all the options carefully to give me the answers. शिखर, next class आपका जो batch चल रहा है with सफलता, that is going to happen tomorrow at 8:30 and your live is of course is going to be on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. Okay? Any questions, anybody? Any questions, anybody here? 10th, 11th, 12th is for homework. I have deliberately made the questions confusing. Please read all the options very carefully. Put it in the comment section below. I will give you the answers by tomorrow morning. Okay? शिखर, कल हाँ क्लास विल बी ऐप का जो आपका पेड बैच है वो कल होगा Tuesday 8:30 and your live will be Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 8 o'clock every morning. Before leaving, please like this session. That is a personal request. Share it with your friends. And from tomorrow, you can even ask if you think, that is, अगर आपको लगता है that these sessions help you, the English sessions help you, please ask your friends to join the course from tomorrow. Okay? You can do that as well if you think they are helpful. If you don't think they are helpful, then it's absolutely up to you. There is no hard and fast rule that you have to tell your friends about it. Okay? Chaliye everybody, thank you so much and I will see you tomorrow in class and on Wednesday I will see you for the live. Okay? Bye everybody, thank you so much. Bye, see you. Ragini, Varsha, Anjali, Hamdan, Shikhar, thank you for joining the live. Hanji Shikhar, evening mein at 8:30. Yes Anjali, thank you. Kavya, thank you for coming after so long. Jaydeep, bye, good, I was about to say good night. Have a good day everybody. Bye bye, see you. हाँ शिखर 8:30 बाबा. Hamdan, you too. Bye everybody. Ragini, take care of yourself, huh? Very tricky weather. Please take care of yourself and don't stress out too much, everyone.